Thank you again for watching another video that I call Sharing Life with You. I hope that you find yourself well today. I want to share with you about image, about imagining things in your life. And I believe that this has helped me in my own life. I can recall and I remember when I was struggling in my life. I was struggling with who I was and how was I able to live in this world, live with all the things that were happening in my life. And I remember there was a time where, I found myself like in a wilderness. I found myself that I could not connect with people. I couldn't connect with the church as well. I couldn't connect at work with anyone. And I found myself one day sitting down thinking, and I was thinking about all of the bad things that were happening. I was thinking about how I was not able to accomplish things or simple goals that I wanted to do in my life. And at that moment, something happened, and I said to myself, what is it that I'm doing to myself? Why is it that I'm thinking all of these bad thoughts? And for that one moment there, I told myself, it stops here. I'm not going to continue to think on all of the bad things that are happening to me. And I realized that what I was doing was I was creating my world. I was creating who I was. And I began to change. And it took me some time, but I began to create a different image of myself. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen. My problems didn't go away overnight. But as I began to think better thoughts, and it helped me. I began to go outside more. I began to distance myself from TV and music and movies. And I began to find something that at one point I thought it was far for me to accomplish that. And I began to invest in my mind on reading good books and listening to good speakers. And I found help through that. And I found that as I began to change how I was thinking about myself, I began to see the world differently. I began to see people different. And I said to myself, this is where it's at. It's in my mind. This is what was hindering me all this time. And at that point, I thought it was everyone. I thought it was the people that were the problems or what they did to me. And I began to say, what's important is, what do I do from here on? How do I live my life from here on? And I began to enjoy being here now, being grateful for the smallest things. I began to write, I began to journal, I began to spend more time, like I said, outside. And I said to myself, you know what? It's possible for you to find peace, and that was inside of me. It wasn't outside. And this is what I want to share with you, that the problem is not people. The problem is, what is it that you have in your mind? What is the image you have in your mind? And if you could begin to change that. And I know that there are moments where you had a bad experience, and that experience caused you to change in a very negative way. But if you begin today and begin to reflect on your life and say, how can I change my mind? What is it that I can do today that will make a difference in me? I can guarantee you that your life will begin to change. Situations and circumstances may not at the moment, but you begin to change. And as you begin to change, you begin to see things different. And that's my hope through this video, that you begin to think in a more positive way about yourself, not about what people may say about you or think about you. Because the most important thing is, what do you think about yourself? And what can you do today that would make your life better? I'm going to say this, and I've said this in the past. Eliminate the distractions. Eliminate things that are not good for you. They may look to be innocent, but they're not helpful to your advancement in life. And this is something that you have to reflect, and you have to make a decision to do. And that is to eliminate those things that are distracting you, and begin to change those images inside of you. I realize that when I spend time outside, I create new images or new memory that stores into my mind, and I have an image of me being outside. And I believe that if you begin to do this in your own life, get away, get outside, go for a walk, just get away from all of the media and all the way the music and all of that, and begin to reflect on your own life. Begin to create a new image in your mind of yourself, of being this very happy person, of being this person that's in peace. I believe that you can accomplish that in your life. I hope that through this video you found it of some help, and my hope and prayer for you is that you get there, and I believe that you will in your life if you stay persistent and you begin to enjoy who you are as a person, and you find yourself, and you can share that with someone else that may help them as well. Thank you for spending this little time with me today. It's appreciated from me. And to the next video, God bless. Bye-bye.